My work day is done. I've put in my 12.25 hours and now I'm going home. Wasn't a bad day. One interesting thing you're going to notice is, what I want to talk about today is, you're going to see up here on the left as I get ready to go through the gate, you're going to see a sheriff's vehicle. Now we've had a sheriff's vehicle here for about 2 weeks now. The sheriff parks here every time our armed security guard isn't here. So basically anytime after 5 and before 6. So anytime after 5 p.m. and before 6 a.m. we have a sheriff's office here. And the reason that is here lately, we don't normally have that, but the reason that is somebody was fired and apparently they didn't go quietly. Right? So the person was let go. That person must have been really pissed off. And they must have made a threat. They did something, said something, made some sort of a threat that was serious enough that the company I work for decided, hey, we need to hire the sheriff's office to sit at our gate anytime that our guard is gone. And that's what they do. They sit there for 12 hours just watching, making sure nobody that's unauthorized comes through the gate, making sure nobody gains access to our facility. That's not supposed to. So I want to know, man, like, what has to happen to where you get fired and you're that pissed off? Look, I've been fired one time. It's the only time I've ever been fired, but I have been fired once. And I'll be honest, when I got fired from that job, I was happy. I was so freaking happy to get fired from that place. I remember it, man. I got, it was a small company. The owner of the company came up and talked to me, and he's like, Sean, blah, 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 it's not working out, whatever. And I was like, yeah, you know what, it's not working out. This is pretty awful. I think it's best for me to go. And he said, yep, we agree. So I shook the man's hand, and off I went. And I tell you, I went down to my truck, called my wife, and I was just elated. I told her I was fired. She's like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Oh my God, I can't believe he got fired. And I said, man, this is great. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. I said, quite honestly, I hated that fucking job. So for me to get fired is awesome, because I don't have to worry about going back and working in that shithole anymore. Now, I've been laid off before, and that one pissed me off. Like, I was pretty mad when they sat me down and told me, hey, funding was cut for our contract, blah, 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 we're going to have to let you go. That one made me mad. I threw a couple F-bombs. I may have even flipped them off when I was walking out the door. But I never even dreamed about saying or doing something that was bad enough that they would have to hire an armed guard to guard their facility because they were scared I was going to come in there and have some type of workplace violence. I just can't imagine being that mad about getting let go from a job. I mean, I was mad when they laid me off just because it was unexpected. I was told, hey, this is a 5-year contract. I was there for like 4 months, and then all of a sudden, hey, last in, first out. But, whatever. I had another job in a few days. It wasn't a real big deal. So, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Have you guys ever been mad? You ever had any kind of workplace violence issues? Have people been let go from where you work and you've had this problem? I mean, this is kind of a first for me. I mean, people get fired. I'm not going to say the name of the company I work for, but it is a manufacturing facility. And I mean, production workers get fired all the time. But I can't remember any time where somebody's been let go and we had to hire a guard because they're afraid of workplace violence. I mean, from what I understand, the sheriff's office is going to be at our facility for a month. You know, if the dude made that big of a threat that you got to hire the sheriff's office to be at your facility for a month, can't you go and like press charges against that person? Can't you have that person arrested, get him off the street? If he's that unstable, you know, get him out of there. Why even wait for him to show up at our facility with an AK and take people out? Pick him up at his house. Go and arrest his ass for making threats. I mean, again, I don't know what kind of threat was made. I wasn't there, of course. That's not my thing, but it had to have been bad. It had to have been real bad. So I thought it was funny. They let this guy go before we had the sheriff's office contracted out to patrol a facility. They came to me and said, hey, you know, you're on night shift. You've got to patrol the facility every 2 hours. You need to go make sure the security gate's closed, ride around outside the building, make sure there's nobody unauthorized out here. Well, here's the funny thing, right? I'm not security. I don't have any training in security. I've got nothing, right? I'm an industrial mechanic. I fix machinery for a living. That's what I do. I don't carry a weapon. So what am I going to do if I go patrol the facility and I find somebody that's there? Only thing I'm going to do is be the first person shot. It's like, you know, thanks guys. You guys value my life so little. You want me to go patrol the facility and make sure we're safe, but you don't give me a weapon or training or anything. And they said, well, we have an active shooter response, you know, kit, like this bag or something. I said, oh, awesome. What's in that kit? Band-aids? Like, oh, well, you know, we got blankets and blah, blah, blah. What am I going to do with a blanket? Sit the guy down and cuddle with him? He's here to shoot people. He's going to shoot me because I'm the first person he sees. So anyways, drop me a comment below, man. Let me know if you guys had any workplace violence issues, any similar things going on in the places you work. I'd love to hear about it. So this is my first manufacturing facility that I've actually worked at on the floor. I've worked in the IT department at corporate offices before. But I'm not in IT anymore. I'm just a grunt, wrench turner. I love it. It's a lot more fun, a lot less stressful. But I'd love to know, man, what you guys have experience with at your places. Do you have any type of issues like this? Like I said, it's my first manufacturing facility. Never really ran into this before. So anyways, man, I'm almost home. As always, thanks for riding with me. Stay safe. If you like this video, give me a like. Subscribe to the channel. That'd be pretty awesome. I don't have any real schedule that I put out videos. It's just kind of as I do them. So anyways, everybody, thanks for riding along. Stay safe. See you next time.